hit that like and subscribe button, guys, if you enjoyed this video and if you're new to the channel. So, you know what I was thinking, bros? Like, I was thinking, like, everybody is expecting that Deontay Wilder's going to beat Tyson Fury, that Anthony Joshua is going to beat Jarrell Miller, and these two are just going to go ahead and fight for a unification fight, right? Because everyone is just, we know that Tyson Fury could beat Deontay Wilder, but that's what people like want to happen when it comes to the outcomes of this fight. People want Deontay Wilder to beat Tyson Fury, and people want Anthony Joshua to beat Jarrell Miller. So both of these guys could still be unbeaten. Both of these guys could still be champions, and both of these guys could then unify. But let's say, because these things aren't there's no guarantee that these things are gonna happen. Let's say Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder in the rematch, right? And he wins that WBC strap. And let's say Jarrell Miller pulls the upset and beats Anthony Joshua. Well, people, if that happens, the entire heavyweight scene is going to be completely different. You'll have Jarrell Miller as the unified heavyweight champion of the world. The guy that boxing fans called rubbish, a rubbish opponent, would be considered the number one heavyweight, okay? And then you would have Tyson Fury as the WBC champion, right? Then people would be saying, all right, we want to see Jarrell Miller versus Tyson Fury, right? That's, and then we could forget about Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, right? So it's just interesting to me, like, how this would affect everything in terms of, like, the boxing scene, the heavyweight boxing scene, because right now it's just perceived as Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. Both of these guys are the number one heavyweights, right? Or at least AJ's the number one heavyweight. Wilder's the second best, right? But like I said, Wilder could lose to Tyson Fury, okay? Wilder could lose to Tyson Fury, and Anthony Joshua, we don't know. He could lose to Jarrell Miller too. You never know in boxing, right? So again, I would imagine there would be a rematch clause. So if Jarrell Miller were to pull the upset, obviously he would immediately fight AJ in a rematch. And I would also imagine that if Deontay Wilder were to lose against Tyson Fury, there would also be a rematch clause for him. So immediately he would fight Deontay Wilder again. So maybe it's a thing where even if they win, they go on to fight them in rematches, and then they lose in rematches. Right, and then it's back to Deontay Wilder being WBC champion, and what's his name, Anthony Joshua being being unified champion. Or like I said, let's say AJ beats Jarrell Miller, right, and he defends his unified titles. But then let's say Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder, and now he's the champion. Now you got two British fighters, two British heavyweights who got all the belts at heavyweight, and then that could be a British unification fight, right, with Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. But obviously Anthony Joshua would have to wait again, because like I said, there'll be a rematch clause. So Deontay Wilder would fight Tyson Fury for a trilogy, and I guess we would have to wait for that then, right? Depending on if who wins that fight, right? Wilder or Tyson Fury would fight Anthony Joshua. So there's some outcomes that I just find it intriguing, because a lot of people just seem to be confident that AJ is gonna win hands down, and Deontay Wilder's gonna, or at least it looks to me that people want Deontay Wilder to win. I think people want him to win over Fury. But like I said, I don't think these are foregone conclusions. I think it's more of a it's easier to predict the outcome of like AJ versus Miller, but I think when it comes to Fury versus Deontay Wilder, because I saw how competitive the first fight was, because I saw how easy Tyson Fury was winning rounds against Wilder, that's a fight that I look at that as a tough fight for Wilder. I don't, like I said, he might lose that fight. So yeah, guys, that's all to say, and thanks for watching. I'm out.